Hello, what is up, guys? Welcome back to this second episode of our podcast. And it's your host, Chris, here. And I'm here with the boys, Mr. Anandal and Mr.
Yay!
Himal.
So,
And yeah, it looks like we got pretty good response on our first podcast,
yeah,
right? So
yeah,
we're gonna give some continuity to this, hopefully we're gonna do this every week. And we do have a gap of a whole week so that we have different things that we could talk about, different updates, different life transformations, some motivations. But still, for now, how has your week been, guys? How is your week going? How has it been? Let's go.
yeah. Are you going to point all the points down that we talked? Because you're getting your
Yeah.
pencil and paper ready for that? Come on,
Huh?
you don't have to be a big fan
Of
like
course
that,
not.
You can get my autograph once you get back in the call. I will be
All
there.
right.
I'll,
Want to make this yet another Himal rant podcast. So we've really advised him to not speak too much. I hope he like
yeah, I want to give one disclaimer to the guys, to the public, to the fans out there. Yeah,
see.
I'm getting paid for not talking too much, so I gotta be serious this time. I know I'm not ramping. Thank you, guys.
Imagine getting paid
Yeah,
for shutting the hell up.
yeah.
So
Right.
actually, I'm having chamomile tea right here. This is a Nepali brand. This might be out of context,
Uh-huh.
but like, yeah, this is really great.
And we're having Doritos, but it's actually Doritos, so it's Nepali brand
Bro, you can promote, guys.
Doritos.
Don't promote like on unsponsored things, man. We gotta have some weight for our podcast.
Yeah,
I
Oda
mean,
Sensei.
Yeah, One Piece.
what is it? All right.
Anyway,
Yeah, getting back. So,
yeah,
uh-huh.
get getting back to the topic. So I'll start. All right. Reflecting back upon my week, there has been a lot of roller coaster rides. Actually, there are a couple of things we can talk about. A couple of things we can maybe talk about.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Personal.
but like overall, it was really great. I'm really getting the Dasai vibes. If you guys don't know, if you are not from Nepal, Dasai is the biggest festival celebrated here, and like
Yeah.
the vibes are real, man. So I couldn't celebrate Dasai last year because I was in India for the Ambassador World Cup stuff. So yeah, this year I'm really excited because the environment feels different, man. It's just like everything is glowing up in Kathmandu. The crowd is
Uh-huh.
getting lower and lower. Everyone is going to their villages and stuff. And like the vibes is completely different. You can see kites flying over the sky, everywhere. And like we've got a couple of kites for ourselves to fly up. So yeah, we play. Yeah, we even played TAS yesterday. The cards, whatever we call it. It's really fun. And people are playing doing gambling in the streets. Like it's called what Gurza or something.
Langur Burza. Langur
Yeah,
Burza. Langur Burza.
Langur Gurza something. Yeah, people are really into it, and there you can see a couple of police roaming around here and there to stop those things. Stop people from playing those because it's practically illegal. And yeah, the say vibe is really hitting me hard. And yeah, I think it's only like 5 days or something left for the say, and really need to gear ourselves up for lots of meat and lots of tasks. And yeah, that's it. It's really the air is getting cleaner. Actually, yesterday I got to see the stars in Kathmandu, man. That's a really big deal. Kathmandu is so polluted that you never get to see the stars. And yesterday I looked at the sky and there were stars. Oh my goodness, what the hell? So yeah, it's all Dossi vibes from me. And yeah, actually, Bishal Daaa got me iPhone 16 as well yesterday when coming from Australia. So yeah, and I've now practically switched to fully iOS mode because like I've got Mac, I've got AirPods, and now I have iPhone as well. I didn't want to be, you know, iOS user, the consumer, but like, yeah, I think there are some things that you can't really stop. So yeah, that's pretty much from my side. Himal, what about
Uh,
you?
yeah, looks like Himal is really happy. I don't know, for some reason, looks like this week has been really great for Himal. I heard
No.
he's been doing some teaching stuff, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah,
So yeah, go on.
I just started teaching stuff from yesterday. But like I wanna ask some questions to Ananda,
Hmm.
He's explaining about all vibes and things, like no pollution, clean city, green city, the stars that he can
Balance
see.
City. Yeah.
Yeah, Balin city. If you don't know Balin, Balin is a gangster guy, a real life gangster.
Balin is a
And then
real,
like
real, hero
life
of
hero,
Kathmandu
because
actually.
yeah.
Do
So
you
like I
guys know
wanna ask
what?
you about
A couple of weeks ago, Nizda has Yaxpulse, which has like 13.5 liters of tanky with reserves. The total capacity of petrol that you can put inside that bike is 13.5 liters. But in like Sukedara, there was one petrol pump. The dude like basically filled up 14 liters of petrol in that bike. What the hell was that? People are tampering off with the meters because it was not digital meter, it was analog meter, and they most probably
uh,
tampered it. And actually, I've
yeah,
complained
they
this
explained
to
it.
Balin on WhatsApp. So let's see if we get any response or not.
Mm, like
Wow.
you're turning
Yeah.
out to be a good citizen.
Yeah, you need to do that, man. Like, imagine how many people there,
Mm.
like, they're doing fraud. It's basically fraud, man. You can tamper those things like even if it's like zero point 0.5 liters in 14 liter, like if you it compounds up. Like if it's 100, if they sell
Yeah,
like 100 liters of petrol, it'll be like 90 liters of petrol, and the 10 liters is completely theirs. So like it's messed up, man.
yeah, it's like a compound interest, I guess, because like small and tiny digit matters when it came to compound interest. It's like atomic habit. If you guys have read the book, tiny
Yeah.
changes,
Anyway,
remarkable.
yeah. What were you asking him, Al?
What about the flawed vibes in Kathmandu?
Oh, I think the flood vibes. Yeah, that's a nice question. Flood vibes is completely,
Yeah.
uh,
Gone?
completely done for now because like
Okay. Sounds good.
yeah, it's not raining. It's been like a couple, no more than a couple of days, maybe 4 or 5 days. It's not raining, so I think the rain won't interrupt Dasai. Everything seems pretty clear, and really I can see outside is really sunny, and yeah, it should be good to go.
Mm.
Our trekking should not stop as well. After Dasai, we're planning for a long time trek, so really interesting things coming up.
I get a one personal
Hopefully.
question. Chris,
Yep. You mean the earphones?
no earphones,
Huh?
bro. Come on. Seriously.
Podcast.
It's always the
Come
things,
on.
It's always the things.
What are you showing though? What are you showing, huh?
It's always the things,
Oh, you mean the
So,
beard?
guys, for
Yeah.
your information, we have our upcoming
Bisulda!
guests right here.
Bisulda!
So,
Bisulda! Darsin Bisulda!
okay, you
It's not
you
there's
you can't
a
hear because I've got my AirPods
You
on,
can give
guys.
one airport to him.
All
Come
right.
on.
uh,
He's more pieces member than you.
I'm making English, so we've got podcasts. Like our
Bisulda,
audience
you
are
can
beyond
talk in
Nepali,
Nepali.
so
Come
like
on,
we've
buddy.
got
Come on,
international
buddy.
audience as
You gotta
well.
be serious. Bisulda, you
Yeah,
gotta be
we need to
serious.
talk in
Only
English.
yes.
Bisulda, Darsin in Nepali, Bisulda,
Yeah.
Yes,
Darsin.
Bisala. Yes. And since I'm the host for today, I'd like to introduce Bisala.
Mm-hmm.
So this is our one and only, our beloved Bisala. And
Yeah.
let's get a word or two from Bisala because he has just arrived like yesterday
Yeah, from
and he is
Australia.
really
Yeah.
busy. It looks like he's really busy, right? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ananda, you gotta give the cheer to him because
Yeah. So, would you
you
like
get
to
out of
sit?
the
All right.
get out of
So,
the screen, bro. We don't need you anymore. Come on.
Yeah, you could sit in the background, Ananda. Let's
yeah,
blur the screen.
Bisalda, ignore, like, blur the background. Come on, gotta be
bro,
serious.
shut up, man. All right.
Uh, that is so funny.
Bisalda is planning to talk, like, by muting himself.
Yeah.
So far, we don't have any audience, do we? We do
Oh,
actually, maybe
no,
like
no,
10
no,
or
no, no,
so.
no. One sec, one sec,
We've got people that actually watch our podcast fully. So,
Wait, wait.
one sec.
Yeah, I
Bishalda is
think
not
you gotta
audible.
give your earphone to Bishal Daaa
Yeah,
because
Bishalda,
yeah, yeah, we do,
there's
you're
we do.
there's some
audible.
issues.
Not
Bishalda,
people
you're
from our
completely, you're
no, not people from our family, but our friends and
No,
stuff like
Bisala,
that. So,
Bisala is not audible, so I think
Bishalda.
you gotta
Our
exchange
guest
the
is not
earphones.
audible.
really, all right.
Yeah,
I think I should give this to him because I'm
our.
audible. So.
Come on, yeah. Now, can you try Bishalda?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear us?
Both of you are not audible now.
Hello.
Yeah,
Mm,
you're audible.
yeah, it's good now.
All right.
Uh-huh.
All right. Good. No, that should be like this. All
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
yeah,
That's better.
yeah, Bishalda. Good,
Yes,
good, good.
good, good.
Come
So,
on,
Chris,
get
please
the
take
thing
on
out
from
of
It's
here.
here.
working fine.
So,
Yes, so Bisala, how was your trip back to Nepal? How are you feeling meeting everyone? Looks
I'm
like you're
feeling sad,
really
by the
busy.
way. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling jealous.
You feeling sad? I'm feeling sad too, man. I thought I would be able to meet Bisala next Dosai, but who knew that I'd be here, man? And
Come
Himal
on,
too.
yeah, 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 yeah. But I'm happy about that. Like Chris is also not there in the same things, you know. The same, yeah, yeah. I'm grateful for the moment. I'm grateful for the US visa, the green sleeve, you know, because
see, at least you know
he's not
someone
able
who
to
you can
Yeah,
travel.
fly with,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Now,
yeah.
Green Sleep. Have you started doing Uber or no? It's allowed. Green Sleep.
no, I'm in
US
like
visa.
one of my friends' room, and like he
Oh,
used to
oh, that
do,
one.
I guess.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
super.
that's Uber bag. Yeah, Bisalda all the way from
All the way
Australia.
from Australia,
He can
actually. Yeah,
feel
Himal
that.
is
You
in
know, he can
Australia as
understand the
well.
things. You know, you guys silly ass. Come on, yeah, Bisalda, continue Bisalda. No
Uh,
overthink. I'm not doing anything.
I'm looking like a pizza delivery guy, Bisala. Do you know the reason behind this?
No, I don't. Come
Monk
on.
mode, Bisalda. Monk mode.
Monk mode, Bisala. Time for a change.
That's hair fall, basically. So, have you lost your hair? He cut off his hair.
No,
Chris,
Bisala,
that's
I
why
shaved it all. Oink, oink. Oh,
you gotta reveal that, man. Come on, do it, buddy.
Yeah,
no, of course not.
I think we're about to hear some words from our guest Bisalda, all the way from
Yeah,
South
yeah.
Australia.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Bismillah,
Bro,
what? So
Bisalda.
couple of and questions. All right, I'll show my wonderful wife here before I speak anything. So I
Yeah.
think she has to say
Ah,
something.
that's good.
Bazu Darsan.
Bagus, namaste.
Yeah, come on, buddy. Or come on, honey.
We should find about the thing like best
So,
Devar, you know, best Devar
Bowser is
thing.
basically scolding Bisola because it's going like always. Always.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
like,
Yeah, like always.
like always.
Yeah, so Chris, maybe you should ask a couple of questions to Bisola so that he can actually answer it because like
Huh.
it's not really like it was really random, you know, so you can't really
Yeah,
come
unexpected.
Yeah,
We
sit
can't
and
sure.
really know.
speak some
Our titles
random
will be like,
things.
we saw the all the way from South Australia to our
Yes.
podcast. Reaction,
The
guys.
thing
Please
is, we are
react to
going
the
to have
sound
a
waves.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're going
Mm.
to have a dedicated episode for
Yeah.
Bisala soon. So,
Next week.
we could do that on a dedicated video, the deep talks
Yeah.
and all. But for now, since you're all busy and all, I just wanted to ask, like, how was your trip back and how's the vibe going, the different mood? And do you think
Yeah.
it's different
Bisola,
from the time you came here last year, or like, is it the same? You're getting used to it.
actually, Bisola is celebrating Dosai after like 7 years
Yeah,
or so.
absolutely.
So that's the thing we could ask, you know.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
right. I
yeah.
forgot
Bisola,
that
Bismillah,
he
Bismillah,
missed.
how did
Bismillah,
it
Yeah.
feel?
Bismillah. Ah.
Alright,
Yeah, Bismillah. Yeah,
guys,
yeah, yeah.
stop. Like, let Bisola speak. How does it feel, Bisola, to like get to Nepal and celebrate Dosai after like 7 years?
The real feeling.
So I still can't believe that I'm here. First thing is that,
Ah,
like,
yeah.
and
Same
since
here,
I'm already
Bismillah.
here,
Mm-hmm.
I always thought like since I've been here, I've been thinking that I was always here. So last 8 months when I was at Australia, it felt like it just went in a boom smash, and shit, it was hard. Like I got married, and for 2 months I was being looked after. Like Sabina really took care of me when I was here, and then I went there and I had to do shit for myself again, and it was
So
fucked up.
hard. Oh,
But anyway, moving further, I couldn't believe that I was coming here and I got leave for 3 weeks. Then I extended for two more, and I came here
no.
for 5 weeks. Then I met my old friends in the plane. So that the trip was like very 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 good. In Malaysia, what happens was like we had transit at Malaysia for 4 hours, and the
Yeah.
Malaysian Airlines was coming back here. So the boys in the plane, they started fighting over shit for the luggage. Like who is going to keep the luggage in the right spot?
Come
Because of
on,
that,
seriously?
yeah, it was so shit. Because of that, what happened was the plane got delayed for half an hour.
What?
That's like it's like Nepali local bus thing,
Oh,
Bisalla.
absolutely,
Seriously,
man.
seriously,
You know
man. It's
what?
like,
In Nepali local bus, what will happen is the conductor will fight with the passenger. Driver comes in as a hero,
Yeah,
and
save the day.
he saves the day. Exactly the same scenario. The pilot came in.
this is unexpected, Bisalla. I can still believe this
Something
thing.
that only happens in
I
movies
think
or something.
viewers gonna ask question and you gonna respond these questions on next podcast, I guess, because just
Yep.
No, no,
rare
no. This
thing
is
to
a
experience,
sneak
I
peek,
guess.
man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, Bismillah, please continue.
And
Oh.
so that was that. I will reveal everything about this in
On
next
next podcast.
Yeah,
podcast.
stay tuned.
Stay
Yeah.
tuned.
That's like it's like trailer, It's like what will be
Yeah, we've got like
what
thousand
like
things to
to be
talk about.
yeah, to be
To be
continued. Please
continued.
continue, Bismillah. Oda. Try to be Oda. Like and like Agare Sinzo no Tho to be continued.
Uh-huh.
Wait for one more week, guys. Come on, you're gonna be serious?
Uh,
Yeah, yeah, that's good though.
yeah,
Even we have to
Yeah.
wait for a week. There is no manga. You know?
yeah, okay, bro, don't get off topic, man. So that was the trip to Nepal, right?
Yeah.
So what about after coming here, the general Dasai vibes and stuff? Because like
I
I didn't get to celebrate Dasai for 1 year, and I'm already feeling the high. Like I'm high all the time. Even right now, I'm feeling really like really great, because like I can feel the vibes of Dasai. Especially after you landed, and we got to meet. We had really, those laughs that we always get scolded for.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting like super high all the time because of the Dasai vibe. So what about you? Like it should be a completely I don't know, like different thing, because like I didn't celebrate it for 1 year, but Bisalda did for like 6 years. So Bauzu is calling Bisalda again. So last question.
like always.
Yeah, last question, Bisalda, and then you can take
Yeah.
your leave for now.
So this is again serious and shit, but this it is what it is.
Deep
For
moment.
last 7 years, I didn't celebrate it at all.
Which family or Visala you didn't celebrate it
No,
all?
at all.
For real?
Yes,
Like,
because the reason why I didn't was if I start putting on tika with somebody else, then I
yeah.
will consider someone else as a family, which I didn't wanted. This is my family.
I gotta do the same thing. I gotta take the loan.
I've got my family, and this is my family, and I didn't want it to be part of anyone else, and consider them as a
Yeah,
family.
good.
So I didn't do any
You
shit.
gotta be,
No
yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got the idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was not easy, but it
This is
is what
the
it is.
way you're taking deep breaths, like every single time. I'm like noticing you, and you're taking a hard time to talk. This will just go with
Yeah,
flow,
you need
Bismillah.
to think and talk, man. All like you.
Huh?
You need to think and talk.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, boys.
Why?
I'm gonna get going.
Okay.
So next
Yeah.
podcast we'll talk about everything
In detail.
in
Yeah,
detail.
it's going to be
Yeah.
a long
Yes.
This
one.
podcast
We're
is gonna be long for 4 or 5 hours, I guess. There's lot of things. Chris, you gotta do overnight for one day, I guess. Or
yeah.
you will
Why
be
not?
missed
Why
out.
not? Of
Or
course,
you
of
will be missed
course.
out. We missed out. No, who cares? Anand and I will be
Yeah,
there.
yeah, we're good, Chris.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to do that.
Who cares? Sadi
Yeah.
Bo was gone for several years. Who cares? You can go. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
you were saying.
All right, boys. Take it easy. Have a good day.
All right, Bismillah, thank you.
Yeah. Have a
Yep.
good
All
one,
right,
Bismillah.
Bisala.
All
See
right.
you the next week or the coming week.
Unexpected appearance from Bismillah, and it was worth it.
Oh,
Like, this made
uh-huh.
our
It was
podcast
like a
way
teaser
better.
for our.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
yeah,
kind of like a teaser for the coming episodes, right?
yeah. You can see, you can just feel the depth of talk that we'll be having in the upcoming podcast. This was just a sneak peek, and like, yeah, Bismillah doing his, the husband duties.
Yeah,
uh,
husband duties, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of things to learn from him actually, and like we all three of us really look up to Bismillah. He's like, you know, the guy that is always ahead of you, always you always look up to, but you can never reach. You're always chasing that
Yeah.
light. You never get up to that
Yeah.
point. You're just chasing and chasing,
The
and
the
like
the living
you you
God.
you really you don't really
Yeah.
want to catch it as well. You just want to keep chasing. Like you don't want to get there as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
yeah,
Hmm.
it
Come
was a,
on,
it was a
guys.
great.
Let's get back to the topic because we will be like we're getting too much serious and too deep once we tell the
Yeah,
hand
yeah.
over
So
the podcast.
Yeah.
That's the effect, guys. Because viewers can understand like that's the effect. You know.
yeah, actually, so guys, I forgot about this, but like Asis, in the first podcast, I said if you have reached up to this point, DM me and
Yeah,
I'll
he really
I'll
was
have a
up to there.
special
Like,
gift. And he actually DM'd me and with the timestamp. So we need to give something to Asis, like something special.
no,
For now,
Chris,
all we
Chris,
can give is shout out, but like we'll think
shout
of
out. Yeah,
something.
you can.
Yeah,
No, no, Asis, if you're watching this episode, you gotta screen record this specific part. Come on, guys. 3, 2, 1. Big shout out to AKZ. Okay.
yay! All right,
3, 2, 1. Big shout out to
shout out to
AKZ.
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 Yeah, all right.
This is Kamar Gupta, Jupiter. The physics
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, physics
He's
guy,
really.
the rocket guy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Let's
that was
keep
for
it
Asis.
low.
Maybe we might even wanna invite Asis for the podcast because like he dude knows his stuff when it comes
Yeah.
to like rocket and
If
stuff.
if we started asking question on podcast, we all like gotta be turn off camera and leave the Discord, and we gotta run, guys, because we have
Yeah.
no answer for these questions. Even
Hmm.
we're not ready yet. I don't think so, because
Yeah.
this guy have
So
like too
anyway,
much
like
questions.
let's get back to the topic and yeah. So I'll go for a short break and you guys can continue speaking.
Short break.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. So we're talking about our weekends, our
Please,
weekdays,
one sec,
how it is
please, one
going.
sec. We will be continuing with Prada Gang. Yay! Once like
Rara
he's not
gang?
here,
Oh,
yeah. And
Rara
yeah, bro,
gang.
yeah,
Now this is a special teaser for Ananda. He's gonna screen record this and he's gonna send us
yeah,
this challenge.
yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
that's
he's
really
listening to
fun.
us. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess we gotta be serious
So
because he's not here. Yeah.
so I think you're telling something about your weekdays probably, and that's when Bisalla arrived. So is there anything you want to add?
For me, this week was so hectic. Like past week was so hectic. Like
Hmm.
I have get a lot of assignment to do, and like I just started my
Yeah.
assignment when it was like due one day, and like due one day, like it was like, and I have to go to college and work at the same day, and I need to complete my assignment the fucking same day. It was so hectic,
Hmm.
and then like
Yeah.
thankfully, I was able to submit the assignment, but like there was one silly mistake, like I forgot to edit that out, but no worries, because other than that, I'm good at it,
But
and I would
is
like
it only
to.
me? Is it only me or Himal is getting sort of robotic voice?
It's like due
No,
to
no, no.
airplane,
It's
I
good.
guess.
Okay,
Now
okay, okay.
it should
It's
be
good.
good.
It's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like I'm near Perth Airport at the moment, so you might get some disturb about the plane things because every single 5 minutes, like every 5 minutes, one plane. It's like the funniest thing back in Nepal, and
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
like
Yeah, anyway,
so.
yeah. Continue,
Like
man. Continue. Sorry for
yeah,
interrupting.
was quite hectic, but like at the same time, it was good. Like I get a chance to do a lot of things recently. So guys, if you have no idea, like I'm about to move out from a place, so you will see every different background on up till episode 3, I guess. Then I will get the constant background, the same background as these guys are having for the moment. So I went for the cleaning, and the area was fucked up, bro. Like we have got two what should I say, like bin bag or like bin liner. I think you guys have no idea. It's like the thing you can put inside the dustbin so that you can collect the waste. And then like we have got two bin liner, and that was not enough. Like it's like Mr. Beast video, before and after. Like we cleaned the ocean, and then like there was tons of waste there, and it was like same feeling. We're 6 people, and then we cleaned the thing, and so what I would like to here is like I have got a one new roommate, or I don't know, housemate, and he's really an interesting character, guys. Like you once you see his room, like his room is once you entered, he have got his setup, desktop, gaming chair, and everything, and like the room
Mhm.
that smells full of weed, and then like a lot of things, like it's like yeah, a lot of weeds, and yeah, and then a lot of things
Come to
like he
come to
just
Nepal
store
for
it.
the best quality, guys. Come to Nepal for the best quality.
Yes,
If you're into it, yeah. If you're international
but it's
audience listening to this, come to Nepal.
but it's illegal. But it's illegal. You need to
Oh,
contact these guys
bro.
for.
Everything
Yeah,
is
you need
illegal
to
in
contact these
papers,
guys.
man. Everything is illegal in papers. Don't worry about that. You just come here and like you don't need to worry about anything.
Mm.
Our
Oh,
video
gila
gets
gak tuh?
sued. Imagine.
Gila ini.
Ah, imagine the next day police knocks on the door and like they're like, okay, you're promoted, weed, you're done, you're in jail now. No, sorry, man.
No, it's not like
It
that.
was
But
only for educational
we
and
are
research purpose.
disclaimer at the end.
Yeah.
That's so bad. You should have put that on the beginning, bro, so that
Maybe once I hire a
we will
video
get
editor,
people
I'll
exposed.
definitely make sure to edit this video because like
Agreed.
if it,
Go.
police won't bother to
Yeah.
come unless I start earning. So once I start earning, I'll add a disclaimer by hiring a video editor. So this is good. Anyway, so anything you want to add,
So
Himal, for your week, or like maybe we can move on to Chris.
yeah, I have not interesting things to share. But like I have got a roller coaster ride this week too. I've got a lot of things, but I don't think so I can share everything in the podcast. Some personal things like Ananda do have, you know, personal things. And then
Uh-huh.
Chris, personal things, personal things. Chris, you're getting me or not? You were watching the screen or not? Personal things.
Yes, yes, yes.
So Chris, I have got one dare for you. You gotta get that head off, bro. You gotta get that cap off. I want to see your head
The thing
naked,
is,
head naked. Only your head.
of course not, man. The thing is, I'm still uncomfortable with this, but let's see if I get used to it soon, hopefully, because it was my own decision,
So
right?
Yeah, but like
before we move
I
on
have a
to
question. Yeah,
before we move on to Chris, I want to show my new iPhone 16, and yeah, it's nothing special actually. This
yeah,
is
I
what
know.
we
But like
got
the
here.
the color is good. The color is good.
Yeah, wait, let me open up the cover actually. This is the actual color. This
Ah,
looks really
that
good.
was cover. That was
That
cover.
that that was that. This is not
It didn't.
like
Yeah.
this is just a cover, man.
Oh.
This is the actual thing. And look at this.
Oh
It's
yeah.
really great. Like the build is, I really love the build, but like yeah, other things than that, I think is kind of average. Not
Normal.
really,
Yeah. Normal.
not really worth
Yeah.
flexing, like people
Yeah. I
do.
know. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Anyway,
So like,
yeah, I think we should move on to Chris already. How long has it been
I
since we
had that.
started? Because like Bisala's unexpected entry got took up our time, so like we need to be aware of that as well, right?
Yeah. So
Chris, you
Oh yeah,
tracked
we
the
gotta
time?
keep it under
I had a
1 hour,
question, but
right?
like I forgot due to his his interruption, I guess, because I really had a good
Mm-hmm.
question, but like
Hmm.
I had no idea what was the question. I forgot it.
Yeah,
I will
we
take it
could
up to.
continue in the coming podcast because, of course, we're gonna continue it throughout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is just
yeah.
the
So like,
second episode.
yeah,
Mhm.
I had a question to the viewers and the audience regarding my beard, because I
Bro,
I do
what
it by
the
myself,
hell?
because it's a hard
Chris,
thing, as a
kick
boy,
this guy
as
out,
a
man.
No,
man.
Kick
all
this guy
right.
out.
Yeah,
He can't relate.
moving
Another
on.
cannot.
Yes. So my week, it
Yeah,
is pretty
yeah,
fine.
all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, I was continuing with my normal stuff, everyday stuff. And also, I had my midterms this week, which is
Another.
like I think it's like a first term examination for like in
Nothing.
the Nepalese curriculum, right? So yeah, I'm going through midterms. Just gave my maths exam calculus today. Ooh, that sucks. Similarly, I have some exams coming up, but yeah. So I did find some time to watch anime back again, and what I
What are you
did was
watching?
I had some, huh? No,
What anime are you watching?
I had some animes on hold, and there's one called Free Run from the previous season, and
Ah,
I
okay.
was catching up to it. Yeah, and I caught
Mm-hmm.
up to it.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, af- so the thing that I always have after finishing every show or kind of an anime or a movie is like I really love to reflect upon the message that the thing gives us, right? I really try to find something, some golden stuff, even though it might not be there, right? But what I came to know about Freerun, or what I questioned myself, was so let me give a small premise first. Like, there's a character called Himal, and it's not a spoiler, but he dies in the beginning, and the whole story continues around his legacy, right?
Why
And
me?
and
Why did you
and look
choose
at this
me over
Himal, man.
Ananda?
Look at this Himal. Such a
Why did you
disgrace.
choose Why did you choose me over Ananda? Come on, you could have
it's not
taken.
it's not the Himal, it's Himmel the hero, Himmel the
No.
Yusha, right?
It's HIM
And
of H.
yeah,
Yeah,
the story
continue, man.
takes place like after 200-300 years, even after he died. It continues on. It's actually about an elf. Her name is
Okay.
Frieren, and it is based around her life. But since she's an elf, she's gonna live for over 1,000 years, right? So it's about her life and throughout her life. And there's a character, the Himmel, who died early in the episode. And the thing that really inspired me from Himmel is that his legacy was there throughout, like even after 800 years. Like people were talking about him. Oh, this
800 years,
guy
man.
defeated.
800 years.
One
Yeah,
Zoe boy,
Piece
void
was
century,
Sukuda
man.
Isu.
You
Himal
know,
was Joy
the
Boy.
yeah.
Himal was Joy Boy.
Yeah, not
Himal
just
was Joy
800
Boy.
years, like even years past that, people are talking
yeah.
about Himmel, the hero who slaughtered the dragon.
So
He was the
why you are
Yusha
forcefully
kind of
doing
thing.
Bro, isn't that the
Himal? Why you
typical
are forcefully
story that
doing
we got from Oda? Like the
Himal?
Ryuma,
Himal?
the samurai that slayed the dragon is
Huh.
the same thing, man. I think it's
Yeah,
sort of
right. Kind of,
yeah.
Copying One Piece, yeah.
That was not interesting,
kind of
man. It
right.
was
But
like Oda wrote
I
that
mean,
in
like,
like 1997 or something.
I want to interrupt thing because like
yeah, the
I
monsters
think
there.
this podcast is
Yeah.
turned out to be a more like reviewing enemies, reviewing fraud enemies,
Oh, okay,
reviewing
okay.
The
Copy.
thing,
enemies. Why?
I'm coming up. So the thing that I really questioned myself was like, do I want to have a legacy like Himmel the hero? Like, do I want people to remember me even after like I die? And if I do, like, what do I want to be remembered as? And like, up to what extent should my like popularity like extend? Like, should it be? like should it be like the whole world should know about me, or like does it have to stay within the family? But the thing that I really question is, what do I want to be remembered as, right? So like, is there a thing or a quality that you guys think that you might be remembered as in like a quality that really defines you, and really a quality that a lot of people have always judged you upon, like, oh, you're really good at this, or oh, I really like your this quality. Like, have people ever told you that? And do you think people will remember you for it even after you have passed away? Because let me give my answer first, like a gist of my answer. So what I came up with it was like, since I like doing a lot of versatile things, right? Uh, I like,
I
especially
would
like
like to
even
interrupt. I would like to
today.
interrupt for a minute. Yeah, Chris is doing a lot of
Uh,
versatile. Chris used to do a lot of versatile things because he used to do his assignments, homework things, even in Dasai while putting Tika on. That's that's a great thing, man. Come on,
Still,
that's a
the
yeah,
hard work
yeah,
ultimately led me here. Okay,
yeah, yeah.
right?
The not the assignments though. I don't think so. The assignment led you there. Come on,
I
the
mean, it did play a role in some sense. It did give me the motivation
I would
to
like to
like
turn these
continue with my
to
thing.
these to
Yeah.
these two
All
answers.
right, all
Yeah.
right, man. All right, all right. Don't get off topic.
Bro, our video is gonna be taken down, man.
No
Yeah,
way,
so
no
the
way.
thing that I found about myself, or what people might remember me would be, or probably I hopefully think that it would be that I was engaged in a lot of stuff. Especially like I like learning stuff from different fields, like just a basic knowledge of it, so that I could, keep up a conversation with the people, for the experts of that field. Suppose like I'm learning music right now, and after this semester, I could hopefully get to talk professionally with a music expert, and I could be like, oh, sheet music, okay, I can play that kind of thing, right? So basic knowledge, but from every field, right? So I have experienced that in a lot of ways, I must say. And to top it off, I really like traveling, and I just want like a bucket list for myself where I could travel different places. I could do a lot of stuff out of my comfort zone. Like I want to learn different instruments. I want to play different sports, learn different things. And I think that versatile character, hopefully, if I get to improve on it, like people are gonna remember me for that. Because like there could be different reasons for people to be remembered. Like I don't want to be one to be like slaughter a dragon or something to be remembered, right? But hopefully, like the
You
world
in
should not know it,
2024,
but
you can do that, bro. That's fantasy,
yeah, just hypothetically
That's
speaking,
daydreaming.
right?
Yeah, yeah. You were
But
always
hopefully, like,
hypothetically thinking. Yeah, you were some stats guy.
yeah, hopefully, but since I'm not a big fan of leaving my legacy behind, although it's quite common in people, but I do feel like if I had to leave something, or if I wanted to be remembered as, I would definitely be that versatile thing that my grandchild would remember me as, right?
First thing. At this point, I think you won't even live to see your grandchild.
One sec. I would like to interrupt. Like
800 years from
our
now,
our
who knows?
our new title must be like Chris Monster Van. Chris
bro,
Monster Van.
bro didn't speak for like 2 minutes and he's already itching and he's talking about changing the
Itching,
Bro,
title.
right?
I have the reasons, man. Come on, like I really like to appreciate the time that Chris reflect. Chris have got really. What's that
Yeah,
sound?
yeah, yeah.
Was it fart? Was it fart?
Huh?
Yeah, that was fart. Yeah,
No,
it
no, no.
was.
It was probably the pencil,
No, it was
kind of
fart.
like that.
It was fart. It was fart. I
So
know it
guys,
was
comment
fart.
down below. It was fart or
Yeah.
not?
It was. It 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 was definitely it was.
Anyway, moving
Anyway,
on.
yeah,
So
moving on.
So we
the
gotta
thing that I
ignore the
want to,
fart things because viewers
of
can't see everything.
course,
Viewers can't
yes. So the
see that.
thing that I wanted to pass on, or like the question I wanted to ask, is whether you want to be remembered, or like what do you want to be remembered for, or like do you notice some quality that your grandchild might remember you for? Because
Yeah,
I really
definitely.
reflected upon that after
Yeah,
the watching the whole free run episode. Even if it wasn't dedicated to Himmel himself, but that is something that I got out of it, and
yeah. Himal,
that is
Himal
what
is a
I've
really
been
good
thinking.
guy. Yeah.
For it, you know.
All
So,
right,
So yeah,
let's Himal answer the
like,
question.
any insights?
yeah, like,
Yeah.
uh, I will definitely be remembered for a long time, even though I won't be here living in Perth, living in Earth, not Perth, living in Earth. Once I leave
Or
Earth,
not for never mind.
no, yeah.
You know
So,
what you would be remembered as? The guy who rants mostly and who interrupts
but like,
people. Your grandchild would know that, man.
Yeah, you'll
even
be
though
like
just
cursing you,
see,
man.
at least you're getting remembered. You're not like nerd people like wearing a cap and like a nerd guy like uh, this and who is interrupting our podcast by scrolling things. He was scrolling. I noticed him like and he was like cheating in front of a guard supervisor. I was the supervisor here and he was like doing these things, scroll everything and he was like, ah, yeah, I'm done. That's a bad thing to do in podcast. Ananda will be remembered for this, I guess.
What,
You will
bro?
get
What are you talking about?
you you did.
No, I didn't, man. I
I
didn't.
caught you. I caught you.
No.
It could be.
I
Anyway,
swear you did.
I
It could
didn't.
be in
So
another's genetics. This thing.
yeah, this thing
His
must be a
grandchild
genetic.
would be doing this
His
when he is
his
born.
grandchild will be doing this on his
Guys,
testicles.
all right. Testicles.
Not on six. Just come on.
A
Don't be
testicle.
yeah.
Anyway,
I
like,
can't
yeah,
say
all right.
balls in the
All
podcast.
right, all right, all right, all right,
It
guys.
should be more.
So, uh,
So for me, I
that,
guess like I always had a image on like people, the surrounding towards me, either
Mhm.
good or bad. Like at least I'm getting remembered for certain kinds of activities. Like for me, uh, I hope so. Like my teachers from school, they yeah they obviously remember me. I should not ask question about school things, but like in college too. Hopefully, hopefully I am remembered. And then like for once I get here, even though like the professor back then when I was in college, like they reach out to me as a like like they see me as a like different in a crowd thing. Like I'm not ordinary as other people. Like I'm not uh explaining myself as a whoa so, like cool guy or thing, but like certain kind of different like I never think before I speak. I never think
yeah,
to
we
who
can
I
see that from
who
these two podcasts.
yeah, yeah. Viewers can. Yeah, that's the raw thing, authentic thing. But like I would like to share like I'm not living my life as I want from the past 7 months because something is bothering me, and we will have a discuss about this thing after the podcast because I don't want to let public know yet. You guys have already have idea, I guess. Have
Yeah,
must.
anyway,
So
like,
like
stick to the topic, man.
yeah,
The
stick to the
gist of it.
topic.
Yeah.
I think like I'm getting remembered for the different nature, different character for every single people out there who knows me personally. So I don't want to get remembered for whole world, because the banana thing,
Yeah.
the rotten small banana like yours. So mm,
Bro. We're in a podcast, man.
yeah, that yours, bro. I'm talking in simple word.
Oh,
That yours, because I don't
okay.
have banana at the moment in my hand. Not even Chris, because always
No,
Chris used to have some banana and apple thing.
I'm carrying Chris' legacy. You'll be remembered for the
Uh,
bananas and apples, man.
I was like, I was like, I was expecting like I'm carrying Chris banana, but like Chris legacy, it turned out to be a Chris legacy.
So yeah,
So
I think
yeah,
I
I
can.
think so. Like,
Can I
mm,
continue? Like, can
yeah,
is it my turn or
one
like
last
your?
thing, like, and like, so guys, I got to be serious from now onwards because I already have
Mhm.
one white hair on me, and why that's so serious is because like even my grandfather did not have any single white hair till now, and I am the only. one first guy to have white
fault in the
guy on my
genetics,
entire family. Yeah, I'm like dominating the genetic thing. Come on,
not
go away,
dominating,
black
man.
thing. Yeah,
That's
out
not.
of the genetics, out of the world, out of the box thing.
Bro
This
thinks
is
getting
different,
gray
I
hair
guess.
is like a great achievement or something.
Not gray hair, it's white, bro. It's white. It's
Yeah, it's
complete white. I
it's
have got a
called gray
photo on my
hair, man.
phone.
It's called gray hair in English, not white hair. So,
It's white. It's,
anyway, I think it's time for me to speak.
you
So
guys, you guys can see long gray hair.
yeah,
So
so okay, man.
I'm
Yeah,
already.
you'll be
Yeah.
remembered for that one gray hair you had. All right, shut
No
up
way,
now.
no way,
It's
no way. Yeah.
it's my turn now. So for me, yeah, Chris, that was a nice question actually. Do you want to be remembered for something in the coming time, or like do you want your
Yeah,
legacy
I
to
think
be
we
to be
discussed
carried?
this too, right? Like, sorry to
I
interrupt, but I
know
think we also had a
we
conversation
didn't,
about
man.
this. Didn't?
We we didn't, man. This is something that I completely missed. We didn't talk about this. We talked about a lot of different things, but not this one, like legacy thing. We did talk about not people like not giving a shit about us, like no one will remember in the coming 100 years. But like we didn't talk about
Yeah,
like do we want to carry our legacy or not? So I think
right. Mhm.
from my point of view, I'm not expecting anything in terms of legacy. Like I don't really care if I get to the point where I my legacy will get carried in the years to come, even though it would be really great. But like it's kind of like not really practical to go on and like act based upon like whether you want to be remembered or not. You just do your thing. You just do what you're doing. Try to be the best at the thing you're doing, and the let the people do the work of remembering you, not you bothering about it, right? So I think that's my perspective on whether I want to continue my legacy or stuff like that or not. So yeah,
Yeah,
I think
let the world decide. Yeah.
it all boils down to the contributions that you have made. Because like if you don't contribute, nobody will remember you. If you contribute, people will remember you. If you contribute so great that no one can forget you, that's it. That's your legacy,
Just like,
right?
just like, just like. Can you get deep into this?
Oh yeah, so Albert Einstein did a freaking mind-blowing research, right? Uh, Newton discovered gravity. Those are the things that
Yeah, which is troublesome thing,
mankind is really grateful for, and they did. It's not like they were like, okay, I want to get remembered, what should I do to get remembered today? It was not like that. They were best at their fields. They did the best they could to contribute to the mankind, so from that point on, from their discoveries, from their researches, uh, lots of things were made, like lots of new era of science began from their periods. They were the pioneers of that era, right? So it's more about contributing, how much you contribute, because like if you don't contribute, you don't get remembered, right? So that's the thing, that is what I believe. Himal, please don't, man, don't stop, man. Yeah, so what do you guys have to say on this?
Yeah, because I feel like there are like two ways to be famous, right? One is to be great at something, which I personally don't aim to be, right? Because a lot of people have a specific goal, they want to be good at something, they want to master something, they want to be remembered for it, that could be one way to be famous or to earn fame or to pass
Yeah,
down a legacy,
that
right?
that's my path.
But
That's my
but
path
the
actually.
yeah, but the other way that I personally prefer is like instead of being great at something, being good at everything kind of thing. Like the
So
versatility you think
it's the
all
jack of all
told
trade
about,
versus
right?
master, jack of all trade versus master of one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, kind of
this
like
is
that, right?
this could
Because
completely make a different podcast topic actually, because it's so deep. Like
yeah,
yeah.
so actually, I was actually inspired a really long time ago by Leonardo da Vinci, who was the painter of Mona Lisa. And I don't know, like in some encyclopedia or something, I got to find out that he was not just a painter, but he had different professions on him. He had different degrees. Yeah, I don't exactly know what he was, but it was along the lines of engineer and dang 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 or other sort of stuffs, right? But the thing that I really was inspired was how the versatility aspect, right? Being good at everything, but he wasn't the best at something. Even like Mona Lisa, like, yes, it is one of the greatest paintings, no doubt, but he wasn't the best at it. There are still there are still people who are better than him, right? But he always strived to be good at everything, kind of thing. So even for me, I feel like that is another way that we could earn fame, and that is what I personally would love to pursue, right? Because I'm not really the kind of person to really stick into a single thing and like making it my whole life goal kind of thing and trying to achieve mastery in it, right? I just want to experience different things. And it's really, I don't think a lot of people really think that way too. I mean, it's pretty much divided, but there's a way you could look at it. There could be other ways that people might have how you could pass down your legacy and all, right? But yeah, I think we could broadly divide into those two categories, right? And what category do you want to be recognized as, Iman? Like, do you really want to achieve mastery in something, or do you want to like be good at everything?
Before that, I have got a question for you, because like I
Hmm.
think you really want to get exposure to all things, right? Like exposure and like exposure thing,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah,
Hmm. Yep.
yeah. After listening to you, my eyes
Hmm.
are really open now. I gotta really think about this topic. I gotta be
The
serious.
thing is that I have been trying it, not in a bigger scale, but I do
Oh,
like I don't want to reveal it, but I do want to make a book kind of thing, a bucket list kind of thing, where I do different stuff in different genres, right? Different aspects of life. Like I did mention that I want to like learn different sports, different instruments, different languages, different places I want to travel. But there's a single aspect that people are expert in it, right? But I just want to experience all of it.
I think we should definitely start writing a book, because like once I have already started writing a book, and I think Ananda have already known about this thing. This is
Yeah,
a
even
good
even
thing,
Oh,
I
Chris.
really?
even I
We gotta
start
do this thing, Chris.
even I started writing a book once, guys. But like, if in the
No,
current context,
we gotta do it.
wait.
Yeah,
So
we
in
can.
the current context, if I were to write a book, I would not write a self improvement sort of book. I would write the book like this,
Don Quixote.
man. This is the
Fuck you,
thing,
man.
man. Like the novel is the story, is really interesting. And like, I want if I were would be writing something right now, like in my current state of mind, I'd definitely go for novels. I'd go for fictional story, and like, yeah, it would be really interesting because like yeah, there are things like you need to do this, you need to do that, and all. Yeah, it's really great. Actually, it's not like I'm trying to demean those things, but like once in a while, you need a really good laugh. You need a good story that can lighten up your mood, right? So, if I were to write a book, I would go for something like that.
So I think we should let him write his own book, and Chris, you and me should work on our book, Rara Gang's book, I guess. Come on, Ratu Tamil book or anything
Yeah,
like this.
sure. I can contribute a
Oh,
couple of stories. A couple of side stories in the book if you
Yeah,
guys
he
want,
want to be on our author list, Chris. That's why he's trying to
bro.
give some, give some like topics.
leaving the
Having
credit
having
section.
having read the 1600s literature, I think I know things better than you guys in terms of books.
Yeah,
Those and
in terms of book.
speak more.
Sorry.
this this sort of
uh,
languages, those
Latin,
and
man.
speak more.
Latin
This is
stuff.
complex
Yeah.
English, man. You wouldn't understand. Anyway, moving on. I think we're done with the legacy thing as well. Yeah, it was a nice question, but yeah, Himal didn't answer the legacy question actually.
So legacy question for me. I'm just confused about this thing because I don't think so. I have already figured this out because I'm really busy in other stuff till now because I really enjoyed when I was back home, and then like I'm pretty much busy and serious once I get here. So like I have got no
Yeah,
time for this thing. Uh, cause
yeah.
but like
But like, would you like to stick to a single thing, or would you like to try
no way,
different
no way. I
things?
can't stick to a single thing. I I
Right?
I doubt
Uh,
myself. I can stick to the single thing. I doubt myself.
yeah, I
So
feel like that
I will
myself
obviously
too.
like to explore, because explore things and exploring things, all the things using sign language in the podcast because only you will know, you guys will know. Or the viewers, they must be like at the next level to get the idea what we're talking at the moment.
Ah, don't get off topic, man.
Okay, so I would like to get exposure to the every single aspect, every single skill out there. I don't want to be a single specific particular guy like Ananda, because
Yeah,
I think he's
I think it's really interesting to hear you guys' opinion on this. Actually, it's like, it's not that if I stick to a single thing, single career goal, it's not that I will be giving up everything else that there is to life.
like
It's not
doing
like
what
I'll
is
stop traveling. It's not like I'll stop playing the instruments. It's not like I'll not go out and have fun. Those are completely different things. I think, like, pursuing something professionally, pursuing something is like, okay, this is what I want to be good at. This is what I want to be known for. It's different than like what you want to do in life in general, right? So like, yeah, learning an instrument, and uh, those things are cool. Those things are great, but like they are sort of hobby than like something that you pursue professionally. Unless you want to go professional in music, or like maybe psychology, or like art, literature is a completely different topic if you
Mm-hmm.
want to go into it professionally. But like you can do those things as a hobby, and like pursue one thing professionally as well. And I think that is what, personally for me, I think that is what makes more sense, because like, yeah, I always believe that it's better to be master of, in the current context, where like all the
Mm-hmm.
generalized tasks are performed by AI. I think it makes sense to be master of one than like jack of all trades. But like, yeah,
yeah. I
Right.
will
jack of
I
all
would
trade
like to agree.
jack of all trade is something that can get you like into more of a managerial position, speaking like professionally. So it's not that it's bad, but like if you got people skills, a really good communication, soft skills, communication skills, and here and there, if you've got those goods, yeah, you can definitely, climb up the corporate ladders, and like get into a better position, in managerial position, like, yeah.
I think
So for
I
something
have
that
got
I'm
good
pursuing is
communication skills.
for something that I'm pursuing is like ground level work, the lower level, really lower level work, and it's like, uh, it's not more of like managerial or something like that. It's more of like, get into one thing, get really deep, and like figure out all the complex parts of it, and like do the stuff from the ground level.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what master of one would be. And like, if you've got like multiple skills, you've got multiple things, and that's a completely different story.
Yeah.
Right.
So I would like to agree with him because, like, in terms of exposure, we're not talking about like changing careers and all things. Like for 1 year we're working as this, and next year we're targeting to work as other profession. So career goal is one thing. Like the career is specific for every single people out there, I guess. But like they might change as per their interest. But yeah, for all of us, I guess three of us, it should be same because we all are going to do one specific career goal. Rather than that, we're going to
Mm-hmm.
explore the world. I guess that's what Chris
Mm-hmm.
meant and what Ananda meant. I think I'm good, right? I'm good.
Yes.
Am I
So
clear?
overall, what we would want to be known as is that we used to enjoy every stuff, right? Every stuff to its
Yeah, every
fullest.
stuff. Hell
We
yeah.
weren't like stuck to a single thing. People remember us as, oh, these guys went to Rara traveling. Oh, these guys always also play instruments.
Oh,
Oh, these guys also play
I would like to
sports.
interrupt. I would like to,
Oh,
yeah,
these
I
guys are
understand.
starting a podcast. What the hell? Yeah, that's what we want to be
Oh, this
known
guy's
for.
writing a book. Oh, this guy has a
Ah,
music video coming up. Oh, this guy is
Bro,
trying to write a poem.
yeah, when are we getting our music video done, man? You're really way past the deadline.
I- I'm working on it real hard.
For
Oh, I said it in the
for
podcast.
for
I can't
your
back off from
information,
my word
guys,
now.
just say heads up. Chris is a really bad video editor, so please don't hire him. He always goes past the deadline. I His deadline was like 1 month ago, and he still hasn't given me any updates on the music
I guess
video.
it was one
People are
year
really
ago.
Yeah, we'll be releasing the music video soon as well. People are really pressurizing me to get those out, because everyone is really looking forward to it. We did the recording like music video was recorded like
Year ago,
uh,
yeah.
almost an year ago, like right, Chris? I think it's been like 6, 7,
Mm,
8 months,
yeah.
and yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like 6 months. Yeah.
yeah. So
More
like
than 6 months. More than six
yeah,
months.
it's been a long time, and Chris still hasn't done his work. So please don't hire him as a video editor. For other professions, I can vouch for him, but not as a video
Please
editor.
don't hire him as anything. Come on.
No, I can. You
Come
can't say
on.
that, man.
Please.
He needs to gather up money for our spin trip.
Yeah, hire
Yeah.
him as a monk, you know, as a
Monk.
as a
I mean,
ad
that's still
for.
a versatile thing. You could be experienced being a monk for a whole month.
Yeah.
I think we
Uh,
also definitely tried doing this thing on a podcast, but he really betrayed us. Like I was like giving some content to the public, like get your
yeah.
trimmer
So,
on the on the live,
yeah.
and you're just doing and the live reaction, fucking reaction, like
Yeah,
we were
since
like
it's all about experience, right? I would really,
we already have done this, bro. Come on, right,
yeah, I would
Anand?
really enjoy watching this video like after 5 or 6 years. And suppose if I'm stuck to a single career goal at that time and I'm not enjoying anything else, it could be a reminder that go, man, there's life ahead. Go experience all of the things. I mean, I currently have the mindset right now, but who knows, after 5, 6 years, getting that corporate life, 9 to 4, is it called nine to
Five,
five? I think
9 to 5,
Nine to
yeah.
five.
nine to
Nine to
five,
five.
right? I don't want to be stuck in that job, for too long. So
But
could be
like,
a reminder that, oh, go.
what else?
Hmm.
Yeah, but like, what else would you do? Like, so it's like everyone tries to like demean the nine to
Like,
five, but like I think it's not a bad thing in general. Like people like
I mean,
so
not
yeah.
different. Uh-huh.
This is also a completely new deep topic. But like
Yeah.
the way nine to five is portrayed out there is like they're trying to make it seem like it's a really bad thing, make it seem like it's a really, oh shit, you shouldn't do this, what are you doing with your life? But like living a normal life is also fine. I think it's not that big of a deal
Mhm.
because like people, the social media and all, it really tries to make you like every single person an entrepreneur or like the next Elon
Yeah.
Musk. That's not possible, man.
Yeah,
Like
of course.
for living a normal life, I think that's completely fine as well. 9 to 5, having a good family, having a good laugh,
being a
good
normal life,
weekends, good
but out of
vacations.
ordinary, I guess.
Hmm.
Sorry?
The thing is, that the lifestyle should not be monotonous, right? It could be like 9 to 5, but you should not be
Yeah,
doing that
like it being nine
every
to five
day,
doesn't
every year, every.
it being nine to
Yeah.
five doesn't mean it's going to be monotonous because like you've got weekends, you've got vacations which you can really enjoy. You've got like if you've
Mhm.
got people who you really enjoy the company with, I think it's not that big of a deal because like I'm working a sort of 9 to 5. It's not 9 to 5, but it's more of like 2 to 10. But
Mhm.
still, like there is
Uh-huh.
no spicy thing left out. I've not left out any spicy things out
Yeah.
that's going on here. So
Yeah.
like it's not that big of a deal as people make it out to be. Yeah, it might be really exhausting. Yeah, I do agree on that. But like, yeah, you still can make your life fun out of that as well. And yeah,
Yeah, for anyone who's working 9 to 5, right? This could
yeah,
be a reminder that,
Yeah,
It's
you
Get
can
out
just
of
an
this
still
excuse.
be.
Like you
virtual
could
world.
still get some time off, right now. You could still
Yeah.
experience other stuff. All you gotta do is go out, go out, see the world,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so yeah, so on the topic of anime that we were, I caught up to another anime actually, and the main reason that I caught up to is because I was studying music and I wanted to. I had kept it on hold for a long time, and I wanted to continue it because it has a lot of musical terminologies, and it's also about music. And the name is Sound Euphonium, right? And I've been liking it a lot. There are 3 seasons. I binged like a whole season and 3 movies in a single day. I've been really liking it. Especially, you love it when you know the terms that they are talking about. Being in a music class, I could be like, "Oh, B
Ah.
flat minor. Oh, double flat, double sharp," kind of thing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun. And the other thing that I got to know about, or which really opened my mind, was it really tackled the thing about fear and all. And there's a it's all based on high school, right? And there's a single character. We learn her development as a freshman in high school all the way to a senior in high school. That means she's about to graduate, right? And in her freshman days, she was always dependent on others. She never wanted to open up. She was kind of the introverted kind of thing, not exactly an introverted woman, but she always liked to keep her distance with everything. She didn't want to open up every time, and she always wanted to be the employee part of thing, not the employer kind of thing, right? Yeah, this is where I wanted to connect too. But later on, after 2 3 years after she is about to graduate in her senior year, she is assigned as the president of the club, the music club, and there she has to handle all this stuff. And the thing that she really has to face or has to tackle is her lack of confidence, lack of being able to open up. And the thing that really connected with me is like, even I personally really don't, I really hate being a leader of the group. I always want to be on the employee side of things, always be the group member, do all this stuff and get my work done. I don't want to take credit for the work and all. But watching that, it really sparked a fire on me that I should really go out, open up, try and be a leader kind of thing. And I don't know, I did try practicing it today. I tried talking with a lot of people. I tried not exactly commanding them, but talking with them face to face without any fears, opening up with them. So uh there's a single fear that I have within me, which is mainly about, I'm a bit more self-aware with people. Like whenever I try to express something, I always think for a second. Like unlike Himal, Himal and I, we're the total opposite when we're trying to express,
Polar.
right?
Yeah, polar opposite, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and the great thing is that I really want to be like Himal, and Himal really wants to be like me,
No,
hopefully, right?
no. I really
All
want
right.
to be like
This should be a
me.
balance, guys. You guys should try to be like me. A balance, you know?
Nah, nah,
I,
nah.
I, I think I have got a signature move from the podcast. If you talk like this bullshit thing,
Uh,
I will do like this turn out to be this turn out to be this thing.
uh,
From meme material, if there is
Bro, you
any
literally
fan out
copied
of
this
there who,
from me. You learned this from
no
me
way,
and you're
you're
trying to
not
say
the
this to
authentic
me, bro.
creator. You're not
No,
an authentic creator for this
I
podcast.
stole that from
So
somewhere, but like,
I modify it, because this turn out to be this, turn out to be this. There's
anyway,
there's a
Chris,
long
please. Yeah,
process
it was a
for that.
really interesting
yes.
topic,
By the
man.
way,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
On
I
the
would
topic
like
of
to.
self awareness, right? So what I've been planning to improve on is, caring less about how people judge me. Just speaking up my mind, opening up, like Kumiko. She's the main character of this, right? So I really resonated with her, like the
Uh,
qualities she had in her
one
freshman
sec,
year.
one sec,
I'm a
please.
freshman too,
I would like
but
to
I want to
interrupt.
improve
I would like to interrupt
faster.
this
Uh-huh.
thing. I would like to interrupt because we're talking about anime things, which is frictional. I think we have got me myself as a topic subject because You
Please,
know,
please, you really didn't need to interrupt me to take you as an example.
no, I'm not. I don't want you to take me as a good example. I want you to take me as a bad example. The worst case scenario.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I used to live like that. Like, who cares? Nobody cares, bro. Yeah, there was people like people making assumption about my lifestyle, my character, and everything. But like,
of
who
course not.
cares,
Yeah,
bro? Who cares? Yeah, sometimes I get burst out. I got like, yeah, God, buddy, serious. You gotta be serious, buddy. But more than
yeah,
that, I was like, who cares? It's their
yeah,
opinion.
but
They can think whatever
yeah,
they want. They have got their
yeah.
if they have got this tiny thing inside their brain, just like Ananda, they can think whatever
Hmm.
they want.
Yeah, but still, like there's a limit to it, right? Like you can't
Yeah,
walk outside naked. Like, people won't judge me. You can
yeah, but
just walk outside naked.
I think wait.
I really don't have any fear. I do not fear anything. I can even get my t-shirt off
No,
in
bro,
public
bro. Easy, easy,
if
easy.
anyone challenges me.
Calm down,
Take a
calm
deep breath.
down.
Take a deep breath.
That's what I am exactly. But like,
In, out.
for
Yeah,
me,
in
it's
out.
been more than 6 or 7 months. Like, I'm not me.
Yeah, bro.
I'm
Okay,
living
bro. We
living
will
the
get off topic from now
other.
on, please. Maybe we can talk about this in the
No,
next
no,
podcast. Yeah, bro. Please.
no. I've got a
There's
really
something I
good
mean.
thing to discuss.
No, bro. I was really happy that you
Next,
didn't interrupt. You were like actually listening, and now here you are again,
yeah,
bro. Please, please,
yeah.
please.
But I have got things to ask. I have got good things to share.
Yeah,
I
no.
think my
Actually,
fans are there. My fans are crazy for my story out there. Because I'm the only one who have got a lot of fans in our comment section. Guys, Chris have got one lady fan, and then like Ananda who have none, zero, bro, negative, negative, and I have got infinity
all right,
compared to
bro.
you guys,
All right.
positive
Anyway,
infinity. Who cares?
yeah. So
But
Yes, you won, man.
yeah, you won.
but
Himal is great. Himal is
I,
great. Yeah,
it's not like that. I
Himal is
want to
great.
win with
Be like
you.
Himal. Himal is a
Be
great
like Himal.
example. Himal the
Yeah,
hero.
hero. He's the legend himself, the myth, the legend.
No,
Himal.
no,
The Dragon Slayer.
Yeah.
Himal.
Anyway, Himal, please.
the
Chris,
dinosaur.
that was a really nice topic, man. But like, I think we did discuss about this when you were in Nepal. Like, you see,
Oh yeah, kind of,
you
right?
remember remember the 60/40 rule? I think it was all about that
Um,
specific thing you talked
yeah,
about.
I
It's
think
like
I'm
sixty
feeling
exactly.
missed
percent.
out.
No, I'm talking about it. You're not the only one missing out because like we can miss out the audience as well. So yeah, you can be like audience.
You guys are
No,
taking me as an audience. You
no.
guys are
Like in
taking
this
me as an audience.
in this context, man. Shut up. All right. So yeah, I think it all boils down to the 60/40 rule that we created because like 60% of the times you shouldn't take your life seriously, and 40% of the times you should take it seriously. That's basically it.
Yeah,
You should always try to judge
yeah.
whether a thing that is in front of you or that you're planning to do or you're really anxious about is serious or not. So let's say someone said that, oh, you look so ugly, right? If someone said something like that to you, does that matter? Does that truly matter? Like, just think about it.
I would
A
like to
random dude.
interrupt. I've got a good
Wait,
questions to Ananda. I've got
wait.
questions to ask Ananda.
Like,
Okay,
please.
okay.
A random
I'll be,
dude,
I'll be.
a random dude that you've never seen, maybe like makes a comment on you, right? Or like says, "Oh, you really messed this up." Or like maybe something that you did. It's not always about looks, right? You really did this bad, man. You shouldn't have done this. You should have done this instead. Like let's say you're really playing a horrible guitar, right? You don't have a great voice while singing, and someone is like, "Oh, bro, your voice is so bad." Like, do you worry about
Real
getting judged? Do you worry about getting
based
judged
on
that the person might say something like that? But first thing is that you don't even know whether a person will say something like that or not, right? First thing, and second thing, you're really getting scared of something that hasn't happened at all, and even if it did, it wouldn't matter. So like, yeah,
yeah.
you should try to judge. You should try to judge
We're
whether
this small.
yeah, it's
We're the
insignificant, man,
molecule.
insignificant. Yeah,
We're the molecule. We're the bug. We're the bug.
yeah.
We're like ant. We're like ant.
Imagine like Chris,
Yeah, we're
you
like
go
mosquito.
Wait,
You
we're
know,
okay. We get it, man. We get it. We get it. Please, Himal.
man.
Please,
Come
Himal,
on.
Himal, Himal, the Dragon
You,
Slayer. Please.
Himal,
Yeah.
Himal the hero.
you, even I don't like this one. I don't want to be hero.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the dialogue that Luffy said, man. That was nice.
Yeah,
Said
I'm
it
Luffy,
on.
bro. Come on, ASL. No,
Yeah. Okay, bro,
I want to be
please.
like this.
I shouldn't have
Yeah.
said that, man. Anyway, yeah. So, like, Chris, so I'll give you a realistic example instead of like hypothetical ones. So, let's say you set a goal for yourself to talk to 5 people a day, like someone you don't know. So, if you go for it, like, the worst thing that could happen is they'll ignore you. They'll like, just they'll just try to like make it seem like they didn't hear you or something. They'll just ignore you, and that's the worst that could happen. So, if the worst case is they'll ignore you, why should you worry about like getting judged or stuff like that? Why should you worry about? Why should you be really self-aware? Like it's not like we need to loosen ourselves up, man. Like it's we're always in our head. We're always, I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to be this. I need to be that. I've got this thing to do. But like sometimes maybe it's better to just loosen yourself, just not think about things too much and just do stuff because ultimately nothing we do matters if we were to talk about the grand scheme of things. Even the things that Newton and Albert Einstein did, those things don't matter because like at the end of the day all of this is for nothing. So yeah, I think maybe we should try to loosen up a bit once in a while, but not to the
Yeah.
extent that
Yeah, I
you'll
still,
not to the
yeah.
extent that you'll go naked out in the streets because like that's
Mhm.
why we made the
Who
60-40
cares?
rule.
Who
60% not
cares?
serious,
Obviously.
40% serious, right? So that's it.
So,
Yeah, there's a limit to everything, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
yep.
like to pass this to the
Uh-huh.
audience. Like, yeah, always like get the positive attitude. Just like Ananda mentioned
Yeah,
it earlier.
actually,
Like, if you fail, like, why you were always taking the like bad or like negative scenario in your head. Like, if you're planning to do something, you will always look to the failure side first.
yeah, you
Why not
shouldn't
to
worry
look
about
for the success? What if
failing.
you succeed, bro? Yes, that's
Mhm.
what I think Ananda want to pass to the audience. But he's not
Yeah.
good at passing good messages, so that's why I would like to get get the role and then like let the people know. Let my specific my personal
Himal the
fans know.
hero.
Come on, bro.
Him, the Dragon Slayer. Yeah.
Just
Anyway,
imitate
like
my
yeah, I
man.
think
Come.
I think that's something like people really can't like grasp because like I talked with
Yeah,
a
for
couple of
me, for
people
me, like
and
I
like
can give you
yeah,
a real example. For me, like I used to be scared while talking. Like I was good at like ranting in Nepali, but like I used to like think about like I can't do it this in English. But like by time, like I was like for me, like just like Ananda mentioned it earlier, like I really like to get exposure to the random peoples out there and like just not introducing each other but like having a good time, good talk about the some topics, and then at the end like we'll just dismiss, and like we will who knows we will ever meet again or not, like, so
yeah, I
Yeah.
think that, that,
that's how I
that that's a
improve
great skill
that's
Himal
how I
has
improve, I
actually. Like
guess. Yeah.
yeah, dude can make a
It
friend
makes
wherever
sense.
he
Yeah.
goes. Yeah, that's a great
Yeah,
skill.
for me, just like yesterday, like I just had a chat with some old lady, and then like she was Australian, obviously. And then like we had a talk about this like Perth and how Perth used to be back then, like when she was a child and at the time of her parents, and like she was really frank, like, and then we really had a great talk, but we didn't even introduce ourselves, like we just get like I just said her like, yeah, you can grab the drink, and then our conversation started like this, and then she was like, oh, nice to you. It says, where do you live, and like do you get there by drive or you choose public transportation, and then we start like this, and we get deep into the family things, the past things, everything, and she even like
Yeah,
explained me about her family members, and then her daughter, their work and everything. It's like it's easy if you get
yeah,
used to it. It's
it's not
easy.
as hard as it seems. Like making human
Yeah,
connection is
yeah. It's like if
actually
other people, if other people see me from the third person perspective, they will be like, oh, Himal the hero, Himal the dragon slayer. But it's not like that. If you go and
Yeah,
try by yourself,
actually, yeah.
it's easy. It's like killing the mosquito.
I've got
It's
a story
easy.
that I want to tell. So when I was in
Yeah, you
Singapore,
can.
like back in June or July it
Yeah,
was. Anyway, yeah, I was in Singapore for the conference of I1 conference, and yeah, so there was a normal thing that happened, and it actually turned out to be a great deal for others. So yeah, so I was there, like it was about to get for the launch time, and I was just hanging around there and like having a chat with people. And one of the girls came, girls, I mean, ladies came, and she was like the marketing team from Yasuhag. It's a bug bounty platform, right? So she was from the
yeah,
marketing team, and she like basically got with us, and she introduced herself. We introduced ourselves and stuff like that. And like we had a really great chat. We had different chat about bookmandel platform, about things in general. Singapore. She was Malaysian, and yeah, we had a lot of chat and stuff like that. And after that, it was basically lunchtime. So I asked her to go for lunch, right? So yeah, she agreed, obviously, right? And then we went for the lunch, and we were like, she and me, we had the lunch together, uh, and yeah, it was a really great experience actually. Like I get to have a chat about different sort of like things in the platform, and yeah, so like it was a really normal thing for me. It was like just another day for me, but like they were my friends, and like friends, I mean, my colleague. My colleague had a couple of
Mhm.
friends with him in the conference, and they were like, "You've got really great skills, man. You literally had dinner with that girl, like, and
yeah. And I
and
would
they,
like
they,
to
were- they were
interrupt
they were really
again.
they were really amazed about it. And I was like, I didn't even think about that before they mentioned it. It was a
And
normal
then
thing for me. I didn't even think about, oh shit. Yeah, right. Yeah, I
and
did have a
I
dinner
think
with like the
you
the
look.
what the ladies in like
I think you
marketing
look
team of
up to
Yasuhag.
me in these things. I guess you look up to
Sorry.
me. You learn from me. I guess this
No,
kind of
it's not
things.
like I was actively thinking, oh, Himal the Dragon Slayer, you can do this, so I
Ah,
can
no
do.
way.
It's not like I was thinking like that. It just
No.
happened
I'm like,
naturally, and
how you're
yeah.
doing? You're copying me like unintentionally. Because
So
you
like you're not
you
you're
look
not the
up to.
first person in the world to do that, right?
Come on, yeah, yeah. Come on, you can give the same dialogue to me. You can like do
Yeah.
this
So
thing,
like,
but
bro,
still,
don't
like,
try, don't be self-obsessed, man. Come on.
I don't know why, but like I started looking Chris as a people. He looks more like a people himself at the moment. You can see his face, his style, his cap, everything.
Like who? People?
Yeah,
People,
people is an
people,
antisocial fapper, who fags all the
Oh,
time.
people.
bro, don't say something like that in the pod, man.
Don't
Seriously.
shame him. Don't shame him like that, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Still,
he's a
I'm
great
just,
dude, man. Like, no, like this
yeah,
is
he's
what
a
we
great dude.
usually call him.
He has got a relationship skill. We still call him about how to handle toxic relationship.
Oh yeah,
I'm
bro.
sorry if I expose you. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You and your girlfriend. Yeah.
Bro, okay, stop,
Yeah,
man,
don't
stop. We can't personally
leave it.
demean someone in the pod. I'm really
Don't
sorry.
target people, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Come
really
on.
sorry
Yeah.
about
Come on.
this. Yeah. So anyway,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
moving on.
I'm not sorry yet. If I feel sorry, I will just say in the other episode, coming episode, I am not sorry yet. I don't feel bad about
Yeah.
exposing other
Fatta,
people.
All right,
fat,
man. All right.
fatta,
Yeah.
fatta.
We're done,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, I really didn't want to discuss about self-awareness. The question that I really wanted to ask you guys were if there were any thing that you were scared about, if there are any fears or any
Yeah.
insecurities that people call it. Like I personally, I express myself as a socially aware, not socially aware, self-aware person, kind of person, right? And that anime really triggered me. Similarly, like if there are any fears that you would want to conquer, or if there is like a you want to talk to your future self and you hopefully would like to be like, oh, by that time hopefully I have conquered this fear or something like that, a message to your future self. Like is there a thing that you really want to overcome, a struggle, a hurdle? So that was actually what I wanted to ask. I didn't want to go deep into self-awareness at all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
but
I will
still.
I will take over from you, Chris, because once he get started, he will stop. Like he will talk non-stop. That's why I would like to get a lead. from here?
Uh-huh.
Like
Wait, bro, me?
for me, yeah, bro, yeah,
What
it's
the
you.
hell?
Because you're being me today. I don't know why. It feel like I'm seeing myself as a other like other no like
It's just that you're
the
really
bad face. Yeah, the bad face with the good character. It's like a
uh,
good
keep
personality.
on, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, continue, man.
So am I audible? Like I think
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah, yeah,
microphone
you're
is
good.
muted. I'm audible.
You're
Yeah.
good.
So for me, I want to discover my fear. Like I want to figure out like the thing that make me scared. For
Like?
now, at the present, I don't think so. I have any insecurities and anything that like that will disturb me, that will make me feel insecure or like, oh, I'm afraid to do this.
Yeah,
I can do anything at the moment. I can even go naked in the streets and then everything. I've got courage to do. I don't know
yeah.
why. But
Yeah, that's a
so
great
I would
thing.
like
Like
to.
having that, yeah, having that level of energy is a really great thing because like not a lot of people have
Yeah, and
that. And
oh
like,
yeah, I would like to pass down to future me is like never, never get like never get down in life. Like always continue with this same energy, because the energy is the thing. Energy matters, bro.
yeah,
Energy matters. I need this
yeah,
energy. Not without drinking Monster or any other kind of Red Bull things. Just with pure water,
yeah.
no
Just
soda and.
just like breathing air, like feeling the air, getting these vibes, like the
Yeah,
way I'm getting
not
for this
not
dosai.
from the polluted city, the with dusty and
No,
hickey.
bro, Kathmandu is about to get empty and it's going to get fresh. So. Anyway, yeah, I think yeah, that was basically since Chris is not here, I think we basically lost the track of what we were talking about, and I think, I
This is
think we can,
like a gazin to our podcast. Like, yeah,
yeah,
guys,
because
we are
Chris is
getting
the
out of the
host.
track.
Yeah, because the host himself is not here. I think yeah, it makes sense for us to
Yeah,
get
that's a
lost
bad
as
thing.
well.
From next episode, host can get lost, guys. That's the rule. If you're getting lost in between, you can be a host. Okay,
Yeah, I think
got it?
in the first episode I was the host. Second episode Chris is the host. I think third episode maybe we can make Himal the host. Let's see. Okay, the host
Yeah,
is back.
the Aussie host. The Aussie and Aussie both.
Yeah,
No
Chris, you're meet by the way, and yeah. So what were we talking about actually? I think we got a little bit lost here.
insecurities. Like we're talking about insecurities, fear, like the awkward things about yourself. I guess if I'm on a good track, Chris can.
No, actually, you aren't. Yeah, I mean, you are kind of thing. Like, not about yourself. Yeah, kind of like yourself, but in a sense, like of fear, exactly. Not as insecurity, but a fear that you
Yeah,
would
Chris.
want to
Chris,
conquer,
did
kind
you
of thing.
get my answer or not? You're there at the time when I was talking or not?
Oh, yeah, I
You
didn't
gotta
hear you
be
talking
real.
about
You
stuff.
gotta be.
Yeah, we haven't actually heard from Anand though.
You heard my
Though.
answer. You heard my answer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was that? I would like to ask, because I don't think so. He was
wait,
listening to me.
wait,
He
what
was
was
not
the
here. I would like
question?
to.
No,
Wait, what
No,
was the
no.
question?
the thing is,
I will
I want
explain
you
it.
to reflect on it yourself, right? It's a message to your future self, and I hope
Oh,
that you will be able to conquer your fear. And moving on, yes, passing the question to Ananda. So, what would be like your greatest fear, or something that you're scared of, something you want to overcome, a hurdle kind of thing, you know, something like that, or like
that's
insecurity?
that's a nice question, man. You guys really know what sort of
Is
questions
it?
to ask. You really
Isn't
ask
Ananda?
thought-provoking questions, man.
Ananda?
Yeah,
Ananda? Isn't it concerning?
bro. Let me say something, and then you can
Be,
say it.
be serious.
Any
No.
skill issues in your life?
So, like,
Yeah,
wait.
Ananda, I've got big issue
All
with
right.
his life, I guess.
So, yeah. Regarding my yeah. So fears, overcoming things, and blah blah. Right. So, I can't really think of anything particular at the moment, but like, yeah, I think, yeah, everything that I think about in terms of achievement, fears, and stuff, right, goes right to the World Cup as of now. because like a bit off topic, but like the next round of World Cup is scheduled on October 22nd. So yeah, it's going to be really
Oh,
great.
when is the
Yeah,
birthday? Birthday. I want to get
20,
your
20th.
birthday.
My
20th?
birthday is on 20th, and on
I
22nd we've
think
got
we're
World
going to
Cup.
do a
So
podcast on his birthday. So, and then,
yeah, maybe sure. Yeah, why not? Because like I'll be entering 20th, so like yeah, definitely worth it.
yeah, 20. And the titles will be like,
And in the interest is 20s. See what happens
no,
next.
no, no,
Dramatic.
no, no,
Dum ta na
no,
na 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 sort
no,
of.
no, no, no. It won't
But
be
like
like
yeah, please, yeah,
you're on a live video and you're like, you just started growing beer all along and then you just started
no, no, no. Okay,
building
so I think
bodies
we
with
should
not
get
like
back to the
that.
topic. Yeah, so it was about the fear
Yeah.
and stuff. So for me, I can't really think of anything particular at the moment. But like yeah, I think I don't want to lose the things that I've achieved till now, like the fame and the things that I've. Oh yeah, so yeah, I've got something that I'm actually that might be considered a fear. So you know, you see, like the technology is really growing fast, and like people as well, like people in the field as the in the field that I'm in as well, really going for it, like at such a huge pace. So the only fear that I have is I don't want to be like left behind.
Get lost. Yeah.
No,
Get
not lost. I won't be lost. That I'm sure of. But like I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to like not be relevant. You see, like things are completely evolving, like in the matter of seconds.
you're
Like
caught, bro. You're caught. You're caught, bro. Caught on 4K. And he was lying to me, Chris. You
you're
see?
also caught. You're also caught. Why did you watch the snap?
This is, this is like caughting each other, like, yeah,
Yeah, we
you're the
caught
culprit.
each
And
other
like,
using phone. We caught each other using phone during the podcast. Okay. Anyway,
Chris
yeah.
is the,
So
and then there will be a comment of Ashish Kumar Gupta as like, yeah, Chris is the authentic
podcast
listener or like,
dude. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Host
during
can
the
use the
whole
phone.
duration.
Host can use the phone. That's the rule.
Yeah, that's the rule.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me continue. Yeah. So I don't want to be left behind, man. Yeah. So I think yeah, the rapid growing technology makes it like sort of fearful. Like yeah, people. I'm not scared of AI taking my job or something like that. But like this is I think you guys will feel it when you really get into the field and start working professionally. You know, this is a real thing, and yeah, you don't want to like be out of the game basically. Yeah, I've seen people who are great at their times, but like looking at them now, they're just random dudes like who are not relevant. All they have is big talk, right? All they can say is in our back in our days sort of things. You know, they cannot really say, okay, I'm doing this, I did that
Yeah, well,
recently.
I would like to
They,
interrupt. It's like Nepali old people doing the same shit like
No, like
back in
I
our
mean,
old days. Like,
I can
yeah,
understand all people saying back in our days. Like even we say back in our days, even though it's not like we're not old yet,
yeah,
right?
we're like
But
gurus,
it depends.
we're seniors.
But like, wait, Himal, come on, man. You see, it makes sense to say back in our days when you're talking about age, when you're talking about the fun you're having, when you're talking about the people you're with, the things you're doing, in terms of like having fun, in terms of entertainment. You cannot really say back in our days when you're like professionally, like you can say that, but like if all you can say about your professional life, all about your job is back in our days, I think you're sort of not relevant anymore because yeah, I've seen people like those. Like they're to say like, oh, in our days we used to do something like this. In our day we used to do something like that. In your days, things were not as hard as they are now. So try, good luck. Try your best, staying relevant, doing the things in these days, not those days, right? So this is something you guys will definitely feel it when you start working professionally. Maybe 5 years from now on, look back into what I
Yeah,
said, and you guys will be like, "Oh shit, the dude
come
was
on,
ahead of
I
his
can't wait
time."
5 years.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the only fear that I have. Like having at some point, yeah, you'll definitely, no matter how much you try, you'll definitely get to the point where you'll not be relevant. But like you cannot be not relevant in your 20s, right? you cannot be okay. I'm done with everything I've achieved, and like all that's left for me is back in our days. That's not really interesting, right? So like yeah, I could say, oh, back in our days we got third position in the Ambassador World Cup. Right, just an example. So 5 years from now on, I could say that, right? But like, if
Yeah, and
I
at
don't
least
have
you can
anything to
say you
say.
can
If I don't have
you can
anything
say
to say except the thing that I did 5 years ago, there's something wrong
not
with
that
me.
you can
Yeah,
even can say back in our days in teenage we traveled to the Rara with the old guy.
yeah, can definitely
He
do
was
that. So like,
20,
if
but like we're leading him even though he was over 20. We're leading him.
bro, come on, man, no, wait, bro, please,
Come on.
wait, I'm serious right now. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
so but once I get hit my maybe 40s, even 30s, that's completely fine, right? If I hit my 30s or 40s, yeah, it makes sense for me to say back in our days, like when I was 18, we did something like this, right? It completely makes sense to say something like this, but like you cannot really be uh, out of date and just bragging about the things that you did once in like 10 years ago, and like that was basically it. There's nothing more, nothing less that you did. So yeah, I think I ranted a bit more, but like yeah, that's the fear that I have. I don't want to be that guy who has nothing except back in my days, like to
And
say about. Yeah, life is all about gathering up stories at the end, but like you can't be stuck on this story from the you can't be stuck on this story that was 10 years ago. You need to keep building
you
up stories, you need to keep
yeah,
building up
you
things,
can,
right? Both
you can
professionally
share.
and like personally
Yeah,
as well. That's my
yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah. You can share every, like, you can share one story at every different
Yep, yeah,
timeline, I guess. Yeah.
that's the point, yeah.
You have to, like, you can,
if you
you can
Yeah,
gather all, but, like, you can, like, yeah, we went to Rara. We went to Rara. We went to Rara. Even in my 18, 20s, 25, 30s,
yeah,
we went
in
to Rara. We
40s
went
you
to
were like,
Rara.
oh,
I
we
want
went
to,
to
yeah.
Rara. Yeah,
And I would like to add, like, yeah, we went to Bali. We went to Spain. It was so good. And she is my chicks back from Spain and Bali. Yeah, that's the story.
yeah,
Yeah, I really like that. I really like that insecurity. I don't know how to phrase it, but it's kind of like a kind of like a what do you call it? Existential crisis kind of related, But yeah, it is
I think
great to know your insights
I've got a
on.
good question, guys. So
The thing is, I think we're past our time. I just wanted to check up on
come
the
on.
time.
He's doing like a scripted thing, Ananda. This is a raw
No, the
podcast.
thing is,
We
no
can
one
go.
wants to watch 2 hour long podcasts,
yeah, yeah,
This
makes
So
is
we
sense,
got
not
yeah.
for
limited
our.
at
Yeah, this
least
is.
within 2 hours.
Come on, you guys,
We're
YouTubers.
we're already past
Come
1 hour.
on,
Yeah, we should be right. Yeah,
Yeah,
makes
of
sense.
bro.
course.
More than 1 hour, bro. More than
I
one and a
think
half
we're
hour.
past 2 hours
Yeah,
already.
it's already 1:30. I have got English
Bro,
class.
seriously.
I have got English class. Come on, I gotta go and teach
I think we should wrap
people
this
how
up
we
then.
speak English. Yeah, we should wrap this
Yeah, I
up
think
and
we should continue this on the next podcast because,
Yeah,
I've got
we
a
will
good
have it
questions for
coming.
the next podcast. Yeah,
yeah,
about
Himal, you can
serious,
note no
about
no.
Yeah.
sorry.
Himal,
No,
you
I
can
will
note the
never forget.
questions down.
I won't forget this thing because I'm recently I'm into these things. That's why I won't forget this.
Sure,
You
sure,
guys
sure.
don't need to worry about the
Yeah.
questions
So I
because
think
I'm always prepared.
yeah, I think we had a really great talk. We had unexpected entry of Bishal Daaa, and it feels like it was like in a different
Yeah,
podcast or something. We've talked so long even after
yeah,
that. It feels like this is
yeah,
a completely different podcast. And yeah, it
yeah.
was it was a really great talk. We had a bit deeper
I think
conversation than we had on the first
I think the
episode. We were like most
host for the today is Chris, and I think we should
well.
give the opportunity to
Let
wrap
me
this up
reflect.
to the host. Yeah,
Don't
host is responsible for the reflection, bro.
no, I can reflect as well, man. It's you're doing the scripted part now. You know,
No,
there is no such thing as
Yeah.
host. It's like we're just letting Chris speak in the first and in the last. That's it. You know. So let me speak.
just hitting the gym
Anyway,
and
yeah,
eating Dotterworth is a bad
we
thing.
we really had a great talk. We had deeper talk than we had in the first podcast, where it was like Himal was the only one speaking and not really There was nothing much in the first podcast except Himal ranting and we fighting. But like in this podcast, we had really deep, meaningful conversations. Chris got to speak, I got to speak, and Himal also did speak. Bishal Daaa had an unexpected entry, and like we got to, at least the audience knows what to expect now. And yeah, I think this was a really great podcast. We've definitely improved by a lot. Maybe like I'd say we improved by like 10 times or so. Iman still interrupts a couple of times. He interrupted a couple of times this podcast, but I hope he'll manage that in the next one, and like it'll be down to zero, and
I want my
we'll
fans to I
like this,
want
like
my
this.
fans to comment. Yeah, I want my fans to make me realize like I'm really bad because my fan I will change if my fans appeal the thing that you guys are saying on the
So
comment
yeah,
section.
only only
I will be going guys, I will be going through every comment section. So if
only if
you're
Iman
still
didn't
here,
speak something like that, our podcast would be like 20 times better. If only this
20
nonsense was
times,
cut off.
bro, come on, seriously. Chris,
Anyway,
you
yeah,
gotta
so I'll
put this thing on, and then like seriously on podcast.
I'll
Seriously.
hand this over to Chris. So Chris, please do the finishing, and I'll stop the video
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah, so it was really fun talking about the legacy stuff, passing down or the qualities that you have that you want the next generation to talk about yourself, and also the insecurities, the fear that you have. The thing that really moves me is that how a piece of animation or a piece of the sort of medium could really, spark a kind of emotion or knowledge or like a motivation to come up with different questions, question yourself, look for answers, especially when we discuss it within ourselves, we get different opinions, right? So that is really useful. And also, additionally, like looking at this after 5 6 years, I think I would be glad to know other, or it could be a lot informational that I was able to, or like I was experiencing this sort of thing during my freshman days in college, kind of thing. Also, my thoughts on legacy, passing down my qualities and all. So yeah, pretty much we did. I feel like we improved a lot in this podcast. I think we had a lot deeper conversation and a lot less interruption, right? And also not to
Yeah,
forget Bishalda's appearance. It was really
yeah,
fun, and we're certainly gonna have him back on our coming episodes. And for the next episode, probably Himal is gonna be the host. We're taking
yeah,
turns like this. And I think we're done for today, right? I think we're off.
yeah,
We're past the limit.
yeah.
So yeah, I think we should wrap this up. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, and we'll be coming up with this every week. Stay tuned for it, especially like every Tuesday for you guys, right? It's Tuesday morning, so we're uploading it every Tuesday. Hopefully, stay tuned. And anything you want to say to people who are still watching, like any gifts that you want to
Seriously,
distribute?
if wait, seriously, if anyone's still watching this far, like this time is like beyond, like it's too far. Like, Imal, please, Imal, man, don't try to ruin the podcast at the end, man. If anyone's
I would
still
like to give
watching,
like
yeah, like Asis really did a great job of watching it full, but like Asis or anyone else, if anyone is really here, I would like to really, really thank you so much for being here, listening to us speaking random ass shit. And yeah, definitely DM me and the folks, and we'll see what we can do. We're still thinking about what we can offer Asis for his DMs. So
giveaway. Assis, you can just
yeah.
visit me and take this one.
Anyway, yeah.
Don't
So guys, it was a great one. I think I'll wrap this up, and
Yeah.
yeah, peace out.